Man Hour Nation, it's time to get shocked.
I'm coming right at Mike, the main. He's gonna say my name over and over and over. Don't you think I should be allowed to comment? I want to play Mike one-on-one in hoops. I want to give him 7, go to 50, and give him the ball first. I see his content. You know, I'm out, I'm walking, I got babies, I got type 2 diabetes, I got herniated disc, I got all this shit going on, enlarged prostate, I got issues every guy. Proof's not fucking solved, whatever. Okay, but I got more personality in my pinky, and
More personality in his pinky. Who is this guy? Welcome to Man Hour, baby. It's about to get live, raw, and uncut. Let's do it. Are you ready for the best damn radio show on the planet? Man Hour Nation, rise up.
You don't want to be every time, no. I would like to personally welcome you to Man Hour After Dark. Say that then. While I bring you the host, Mike, Buck, and Cone. You know who's coming to the stage. Sports talk than what you about to hear right here. I second that.
Go. You know that it's us when we talking about sports. Giving you facts on the field to the core. Tune in, we need the support. 1 hour too short, then listen some more. On all your stations, not dropping no music. Starts like Adidas, but Nike just do it. Down 4 in the 4th, we go for the win. Michael 2 seconds, we taking it in. Buck, Mike, and Combs, you know what's going on. Man, now we're After Dark, no LA, we the big spark. No 4th and inches won't cut short. Got the best talking, it's all sports. Buzzing more than buzzer beaters. We coming live, all 3 speakers go.
And what is up, Man Hour Nation? Michael Buckasher here with the Man Hour. Be sure to head over to manhourradio.com. Check out the merchandise page, and of course, check out the blog section as well. This is the only truly place that you'll get live, raw, and uncut sports talk. Man, it is a great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Great day to be alive. We got trolls in the hat. We got people in the chat. We got ladies in the chat. We got boys in the chat. All the homegirls to the left, to the right. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm crazy. It doesn't matter. But anyways, if you guys have missed the intro video, I will post it in our Trash Talk group so certain people can see it and make sure they do see it. You guys know who I'm talking about. But tonight we were going to break down the NFC North, but I am a little crunch for time, little things happening here in the Buck household. So we're going to do a way or no way tonight. All way or no way. If you guys got a way or no way, pop them up in the chat here. I will look at them, I will read them, and we will address them accordingly. So I jumped on Twitter earlier today at manhour_Buck. If you guys are not following me like over there, you should be, because I do more trolling over there than I do on the old Facebook or YouTube. Let's just be honest about that. So YouTube or at twitter.com at manhour_buck. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I mean, obviously, poll questions out there. Will Aaron Rodgers win another MVP? We'll get into that in just a little bit. But the first way or no way of the night. This is going out to the man, King Henry. If you guys do not know, King Henry rushed for 2,027 yards in 2020. In 2019, he rushed for 1,540 yards. In 2021, he rushed just for 937 yards. Of course, it was an injury-plagued season, which I believe he missed like 6 or 7 games, basically the whole second half of the season. He was on pace for another 2,000-yard season. However, the way or no way from the night, will King Henry break 2,000 yards again in 2022? So I gave you guys the stats there. 2019, 1,500 yards. 2020, 2,027 yards. 2021, 937 yards. However, I'm not worried about the 937 yards. I'm worried about the run average there. In 2019, it was over 5.5 yards a carry, right? In 2020, it was 5.2. In 2021, it was 4.1. So we are starting to see a decline in average yards per touch. And something else that is plaguing King Henry coming in back from his injury from last season is the Titans found success without him running the ball 30, 40 times a game. Yes, I know he does run the ball 30, 40 times. It's called sarcasm, Joe. 10 years, sarcasm, Joe. But he is entering his 7th year in the league. And as my man BC says, that's like 1,000,000 years in running back years. You take 7 times 12, and that is what you get for a running back year. Every year he's in the league, he has 12 years added on to his life. It's true. It's facts. It's science. You mix a little geometry, you carry the Y, bada bing, bada boom, 100,017 years in the league. So, way or no way King Henry will break 2,000 yards this season? I am going to go with no way. I believe we talked about this last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, and I said point blank that we will never see another 2,000-yard rusher in the NFL. We can have 17 games, we can have 18 games, we can have 20 games. We're never going to see it. I've heard people say that the running back is the hardest position in the league to play to stay healthy. That is very, very true. They're taking hits every game. They're taking big hits every game from linemen, from linebackers, from streaking safeties, right? They're getting hit repetitively over and over and over again. That's why their life expectancy in the NFL is very, very short. So King Henry's on borrowed time right now. He's going into his 7th year in the league. This might be his last effective year ever in the league. When I say effective, I'm talking about 13, 14, 1,500 yards. So the answer to that question is no way King Henry will get 2,000 yards this season because of the success that the Tennessee Titans had last year without King Henry in the lineup. That is running the ball. That is there are a couple running backs that they found the diamonds in like in the rough. Their names are slipping my mind right now. I should have read their names out, but I didn't. So yeah, I mean, we see it. We see the writing on the wall. We're going to have a 2-headed monster in Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill is going to throw the ball a hell of a lot more. King Henry is just not going to get that many touches. He's like 400 and 500 touches, or maybe it's 300 or 400. I can't remember for sure. But we're not going to see that. Probably cut that in half. Maybe 200 tops, 150. No 2,000-yard season for King Henry. People over here on Facebook are agreeing with me. Something's not right. You guys are agreeing with me? What? Now, the next way or no way of the night. As you guys know, Aaron Rodgers is back-to-back MVP winner. He also won an MVP back in 2011 as well. So we pulled out those MVP stats. In 2011, he threw for 4,693 yards for 45 touchdowns with a QBR rating of 122. In 2020, 4,200 yards, 79 yards, 48 touchdowns, 121 QBR rating. In 2011, 4,115 yards for 37 touchdowns with a QBR rating of 111.9. So way or no way, Aaron Rodgers will win his 3rd straight MVP in 2022. No way. no way we are going to have a three-peat of the MVP. There's absolutely no way that it is going to happen. There's no way that it can happen. Because I don't think it's good for the NFL. Because when you have a dominating older player winning 3 straight MVPs, because if we look at the stats, stat-wise, QBR-wise, Aaron Rodgers had a worse season in 2021 than 2022. Threw for 100 less yards, threw for 10 less touchdowns, and 10 less on the QBR. So statistically, he's going to have to do better than 4,200 yards passing. He is going to have to probably throw 50 touchdowns. He's going to have a QBR ranking of 120. And without Devontae Adams, I don't think he can do that. Because if we look at the receiving core that the Green Bay Packers have, they have Alan Lazard. Is Randall Cobb still on there? I mean, like if he is talking about 80-year-olds, there's Randall Cobb. They did draft Amari Rodgers last season, which, what did he do for you, right? And yes, I know that there's always diamonds in the rough in the draft, and I believe the Packers did draft a quarterback in the second round, right? Like, I believe I saw that. My man Wyatt, we broke down. It's been so long ago. But no way Aaron Rodgers wins a 3rd straight MVP. It is very unplausible. He is going to have to be the greatest quarterback ever, which he possibly could be. But we're probably thinking 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, a QBR ranking of 125. He's just going to have to blow people away. And I don't see that happening this year. My man Drew pops in the chat. What's up, Drew? Drew, if you missed the opening segment, I will drop you the link. I'll probably play it again here in a minute. Little man wants a popsicle, so we're going to do this next way or no way, and then we'll play the montage again, and then we got 3 more way or no ways to go through. So if you guys do have a way or no way, pop in the chat here. I got to cut the show a little bit short tonight, as Stuttering Buck or Stuttering Opie starts to go off there. But the next way or no way of the night. As you guys know, the LA Rams won the Super Bowl last year, 23-20 over the Cincinnati Bengals. However, this offseason, they lost Von Miller. They lost Odell Beckham Jr. to a torn ACL playoff game, wasn't it? Or no, it was in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, so he's probably going to be gone all season long. And, of course, everybody on the roster got a year older, right? But this offseason, they added Bobby Wagner, old Bobby Wagner. They added wide receiver Brandon Powell. They added a wide receiver from Chicago Bears, Allen Robertson. They beefed up the old line in Coleman Shelton, Brian Allen, and, of course, Joseph Newboom. I don't know who Joseph Newboom is, but that's a badass name, Newboom. Or Note Boom. So way or no way, the LA Rams repeat as Super Bowl champions in 2022 NFL season. Wow. There hasn't been a repeat Super Bowl championship. The Patriots did it, what? Heck, when they do that, it was, 20 years ago, like at this point now, shoot, we're all getting old. We're all getting old. But to say that the LA Rams are going to repeat, I mean, obviously that's a safe pick. They loaded up their offensive line to protect Matthew Stafford. They added 2 receivers to replace Odell Beckham Jr. They added defensive power with Brandon or Bobby Wagner. You can say defensive power, but I mean, he's older, and we'll see how he does. Way or no way, the Rams win the Super Bowl. Let's continue with the trend for the night, and that's no way. No way the LA Rams win the Super Bowl. Why? Because the AFC is so loaded, and the NFC even got better. The Dallas Cowboys are back. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are still there. Let's look no further than the San Francisco 49ers. If Jimmy G is their quarterback, they're probably going to go to the NFC Championship game. They're going to have to knock out the Rams or the Packers to get there. So who is it going to be? So at some point, the Rams are just going to fall flat on their face. We broke down the NFC West on Monday, right? What do I have their record as? Let me look. I forgot what their record was in my thingy, my jigger, and I can't go over it for some reason. That's weird. Oh, there it is. It finally loaded. I had the Rams. If it would load, come on. Buy a $5,000 computer. It's like, I don't want to work. Yeah, so I do have the Rams going 12-5 in the division and winning the division over the Cardinals at 7-10. So I mean, they'll definitely make the playoffs and they'll probably make a deep playoff run, but they're not going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. I mean, there is no way they're going to the Super Bowl, and there's no way they're winning the Super Bowl. Give me the Chiefs, give me the Bills, heck, give me the Colts. Like, the Rams are not going to the Super Bowl. The Rams are not winning the Super Bowl. No way on this one. So, guys, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Little man wants a popsicle. Back in a second.
I'm coming right at Mike, the main.
I'm Mike.
He's gonna say my name over and over and over. Don't you think I should be allowed to comment? I want to play Mike one-on-one in hoops. I want to give him 7, go to 15, and give him the ball first. I see his content. I'm out, I'm walking, I got babies, I got type 2 diabetes, I got herniated disc, I got all this shit going on, enlarged prostate, I got issues that we got. Proof's not fucking solved, whatever. Okay, but I got more personality in my pinky.
And welcome back to the Man Hour, guys. The popsicle is in service. Bomb Pops for the win. Nerd Bomb Pops, to be exact. Have you guys had a Nerd Bomb Pop? Fan-freaking-tastic. I love those things. I was really hoping there'd be, like, nerds, like, in the popsicles, but it's not. It's just flavored like nerds. But they have, like, grape and strawberry and then the white kind. I don't know what the white kind is. Probably like one of them or something. But it is what it is. Next, way or no way of the night, we're going to jump in the chat. My man Drew jumps in there. And he says, way or no way, Stafford will have another great season like last season. So, Drew, let's pull up Matthew Stafford's stats from last season. I am not taking away that he had a great playoff run. And, he probably should have won the MVP because looking at the stats right now, 4,800 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions, but a QBR ranking of just 102. I say just 102. That's still probably, I don't know, top 20 in the league, top 15 in the league. I don't have the QBR rankings in front of me, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers had 111 and he won the MVP, so 8 points less. Bada bing, bada boom. He's right there. So when you say great season, are we talking about success? Because the Rams will be successful in the regular season. Are we talking about success in the postseason? Because they won't have success in the postseason. So, to me, a great season is success, is the overall ranking or the overall outcome of the season, I guess, as team-wise. So, individual-wise, if we look at stats from Matthew Stafford after the last 10, 11 years he's been in the league or whatever it is. He has only had 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons under 4,000 yards passing. That was 2019, he had 2,500 yards. 2018, he had 3,800 yards. 2010, he had only 500 yards. I believe that was the year he hurt his shoulder, wasn't it, or something? And then his rookie year, he only had 2,200 yards, which he only played like 11 or 12 games as well. So for Matthew Stafford to have a, quote, great season, we're going to have to see 47, 48, 48, 4,900 yards. We're going to have to see 35 touchdowns. We're going to see double-digit interceptions because that is what he does. 17 interceptions, 10 interceptions, 11, 10, 10, 10, 13, 12, 19, 17. So we're going to see double interceptions, but I want to see a lower double-digit interception rank. So for Matthew Stafford to have a great season, we're looking at 4,700 yards, at least 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a QBR ranking of 103, 104. So to say he would have a great season like that, I'm going to go with Way. They are a great team. They added depth to the receiver. They added protection. The running backs are suspect, I guess you can say. I mean, as if you look at the rest of the team, they're probably the weakest link. So why not throw the ball 50, 60 times a game? Why not get those, 17 yards, push the ball down the field? So, Drew, I'm going to go with Way. Matthew Stafford will have a, quote, a great season. So, will they have a great end of the season Super Bowl? No. They won't even make it past the second round of the playoffs. They might get a first round bye. They're going to lose that. They're going to lose in the second round of the playoffs. It is what it is. My man Alpha Rob jumped in the chat. What's up, Alpha Rob? He says, "What's up, Buck?" I say, "What's up, Alpha Rob?" And he said, "What's going on, Drew?" And Drew's like, "Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy." Guys, we're doing Way or No Way tonight. I'm a little crunched for time. We've probably about 15 minutes left here on the old man hour. If you guys got a Way or No Way, pop it in the chat just like Drew did over here at youtube.com/man hour. And we will get into it. This next Way or No Way. Obviously, guys, we are a NFL show. So in a roundabout way, this question is pertained to the NFL, but it's mainly geared toward college. Way or no way, with the NIL deals in NCAA, we will see less underclassmen in the draft. So I was curious about this just because, I don't think football will be affected as much as baseball, as much as basketball, as much as other sports, because football, you have a small window to really earn your money, right? Let's say probably 6-7 years to really earn that money for life-changing money. Basketball, you get 12, 13, 15, 17 years. Baseball, the same way. I mean, and WNBA, I don't know. I don't know really anything about WNBA or hockey or anything to that effect. So I pulled the numbers from the draft as far as underclassmen. I went back to 2017 on this. So 2017, we had 103 underclassmen enter the NFL draft. 2018, we had 123 underclassmen enter the NFL draft. In 2019, 144. Then 2020, we had 99 underclassmen enter the draft. Now, obviously, 2020, the whole COVID thing, and but COVID didn't really affect us till 2021 as far as the as the draft goes. But so when we look at this trend, 103, 123, 144, and then jumps down to 99. I mean, obviously the trend is there. Obviously, the NIL deals are affecting kids coming out earlier. I mean, I can sign a car dealership and get a chance to drive this Mercedes Benz and get $1 million and enjoy the college life, get all the pussy that I want. Why not, right? But I'm going to say no way on this. I don't think the NIL deals will affect the NFL underclassmen. to renege on that a little bit or put an asterisk by it, like what they should do to Barry Bonds, let him in the Hall of Fame, but we digress from that. They should, I think basketball will be affected just because, we see very lucrative basketball deals. When you think basketball, you see a face. When you see football, you see a jersey number. So no way that the NIL deals will affect the NFL moving forward as far as underclassmen coming into the draft. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the old chat here on the old youtube.com/man hour. I'm getting ready for the next where. No way, Alpha Rob. I see your question there. Alpha Rob is a Buffalo Bills fan. Huge Buffalo Bills fan. I feel sorry for him because the Chiefs going to whoop that ass this year. Alpha Rob says, Buck, way or no way, Josh Allen will throw for 5,000 passing yards this season. So I pulled up Josh Allen's numbers. He's entering his 5th year in the NFL. 2018, 52% completion rating, 2,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, 12 interceptions to a QBR ranking of 67. 2019, 3,000 yards, or 3,089, 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions for an 85.3 QBR ranking. 2020, COVID year, 4,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, QBR ranking of 107.2. 2021, 4,400 yards and 7, 36 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 92.2 QBR ranking. So way or no way Josh Allen would throw for 1,000 yards this season. Let me go ahead and pop it up in the screen there, Alpha Rob. Let me have you soak that in. Drew says way. Drew's wrong. Alpha Rob's wrong. Anybody else that says way is wrong. The answer is no way. No way Josh Allen is going to throw for 5,000 yards this season. He is going to have to improve by 600 yards from last season just to get to that 5,000 yard mark. What have they done offensive-wise to get better, to show that they're going to hit that 5,000 yard mark? Rob, the Buffalo Bills threw the hell out of the ball last season. Their running game was obsolete. They now have a new offensive coordinator that I'm assuming they're probably going to use Singletary a little bit more in the running game. They should be. If they aren't, they're absolutely stupid on that. It's going to be a nasty winter. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowing. It's going to be raining like crazy. Run the damn ball. So therefore, that takes touches, takes the ball out of Josh Allen's hands a little bit more, and therefore, he will not break the 5,000 yard mark. Now, I have seen projections of 4,400 yards, and I think they're pretty much right on spec. I think 4,600 yards is his ceiling. 4,100 yards is his floor. Probably 30 touchdowns, 35 is probably about the average. It's a nice, safe pick. But I like to see those interceptions drop down to single digits again. 12, 10, and 15, those are starting to be a little bit Matthew Stafford-esque there. Let's bring that down to 9, 8, 7, and then maybe the next year we can catapult up to the 5,000-yard mark there. But no way he's getting 5,000 yards. Sorry, Rob. Drew says wait. Follow me on the old Twitter machine, at @manhour_buck. At @manhour_buck. As you guys know, this is a NFL show. This is an NFL show. Live, raw, and uncut. And I've been playing a lot of Madden lately. I've been trying to get back in my game and getting the sticks going on, right? I honestly suck. I have it on easy mode. I've lost like 6 games in a row. I'm fucking terrible. But as you guys know, Madden rankings are very huge among the NFL players. As their peers, like who is going to get the 99, they get gold cleats, right? So the NFL posted 9 players that should, NFL.com I should say, who wrote the article here? Adam Shinlin. I'm probably butchering that name. I'm bad with names. But he gave us 9 people that should get a 99 in the Madden game this season. 8 of them I'm okay with. Aaron Donald, 99, arguably the best defensive player in the league, right? Trent Williams, obviously the best, or arguably one of the best offensive linemen in the league. Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the league. Number 5 was Josh Allen. Your boy Josh Allen, right? I mean, he's pretty damn good. If Josh Allen's in there, Patrick Mahomes should be there. Aaron Rodgers should get a 99. He said Jalen Ramsey, questionable, but we'll give him a 99. Derrick Henry, no, he shouldn't get a 99, right? Patrick Mahomes. And then the number 9 that should get a number 9 per this guy was Justin Tucker. He says the kicker for the Baltimore Ravens should get a 99 overall ranking in the NFL game Madden 2023. And the article reads, a kicker at number 3? A kicker at number 3? As the most accurate kicker in the NFL history at 91.1%, Tucker is a legit weapon for the Baltimore Ravens. You want clutch? How about the record-breaking 66-yard field goal as time expired to lift the win over the Baltimore Ravens over the Detroit Lions 19-17. Although time has expired, but hey, we'll get on that. Where's my man Luke G when I need him? Are you guys going to really sit here and tell me that a kicker is a legit weapon? Yes. Field goals can win you games. Extra points can win you and lose you games. I get it. A 91% kicking or accuracy percentage, pretty damn good. I believe, yeah, it is the most accurate kicker in the NFL. I get it. Yes. But you're going to really waste a pair of gold cleats on a kicker? A kicker? Way or no way, Justin Tucker should be a 99 in Madden. No way. No way. The only thing that is doing is stroking the Baltimore Ravens fans. Stroking those egos alike a little bit. Stroking those egos. That's like saying, hey, Lamar Jackson, he's the best quarterback in the league, right? Give him a 99. You get a 99. You get a 99. Everybody gets a 99. 99 means you are the best of the best. Yes, I know Justin Tucker has the most accurate leg in the NFL. But giving a kicker a 99? No way. Alpha Rob says no way as well. We're on the same page. Jumping back to the Buffalo Bills, Alpha Rob says they got rid of Sanders at my chat just went up. They got rid of Sanders. What's Sanders wash up Davis? No. Number 2 added O.J. Howard, James Cook receiving running back. Come on, Buck. Are you telling me that the Buffalo Bills are going to run the ball to milk 13 seconds off the clock, Alpha Rob? Asking for a friend. I'm just asking. And then Alpha Rob comes back and says the same guy who missed two field goals in the same game in the playoffs. True. I totally forgot about that. That was what, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when the Ravens finally won their first playoff game ever, or I should say Lamar Jackson won their first playoff game ever and went to Buffalo and got knocked out. Whatever. Last way or no way of the night. As you guys know, I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so this one kind of hit me below the belt a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Buck, hit me up on Twitter at @manhour_Buck. Way or no way, Darren Waller is the best tight end in the league. Are we serious right now? Are you serious right now? So, I had to pull up the stats. We went back 3 seasons. Just in the division alone, AFC West. My man Travis Kelce in 2019 had 1,229 yards with the 12.2 average for 9 touchdowns. 2020, 1,419 yards for 13.5 yards average per catch with 11 touchdowns. Great season. 2021, step back a little bit. 1,125 yards for a 12.7 average for 5 touchdowns. Now, Darren Waller. Let's just read the yardage here at first. 2019, 1,143. Travis Kelce had 100 more yards, roughly. 2020, Darren Waller, 1,196 yards to Travis Kelce's 1,400. 400 yards less. That's actually about 200 yards. We can round it up and round it down. 2021, 665 yards for Darren Waller to Travis Kelce's 1125. Right? So right there, the yardage kind of blew me away. But then I started to look at the average catch. The average yardage per catch. We're seeing Travis Kelce at a low of 12.2 and high of 13.5 in the last 3 seasons. Darren Waller, a high of 12.7 to 11.2. So Travis Kelce's lowest average per catch season the last 3 seasons is Darren Waller's highest. Darren Waller's highest season of 9 touchdowns is Travis Kelce's second best. So you're telling me that a guy has less average yards, less touchdowns, and less total yards is the best receiver in the league? You are legit sitting there telling me that? Come on. The correct answer is no way. It's no way. Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league. He has proved it for the last 3 years alone. We could go back further to the last 5 or 6 seasons. He has the most yardage, the most catches, the most touchdowns, the highest catch, or the average yards per catch. Travis Kelce has been legitimately killing it. Just not with Patrick Mahomes, with Alex Smith as well. Travis Kelce has been a beast. Darren Waller is up and coming. He is up and coming. Even though his production from 2019 keeps going down, keep going down. And this year will probably go down even more with the addition of Devontae Adams, but we digress from that. Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league. Darren Waller is probably top 5. I mean, I haven't really broke down tight ends too much, but I would probably give him top 5 as far as like the eye test goes. I mean, stat-wise, he is number 9 as total yards and catches and touchdowns. It's the average athletic ratio or something like that. I'll post the website in the link. But come on, no way. Alpha Rob says no way as well. Alpha Rob and I are on the same page right now. Woo. Drew says no way. Does anybody think that Darren Waller is the best receiver in the NFL? I would go one further, probably say he is not even. I mean, he's obviously top 5. So who is the Eagles tight end? His name always slips my mind. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll give you a top 5 tomorrow. Give you a top 5 tight end list tomorrow. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Had a great night. If you guys have missed the opening montage, I will make that public here in a couple hours. So if you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Join us in the Trash Talk group. Drew says Kittle is the only one that can compare. I do like George Kittle. I do like him. Is he the best? Drew, is George Kittle the best receiver in the NFL? I mean, I don't know. Now I'm intrigued. Best tight ends. So I Googled best tight ends in 2022, and the list that came up was ranking the NFL's top 10 receivers in 2022. Travis Kelce headlines a group of proven veterans. And then following the list here, I don't know how they did their list. This is from CBSSports.com. So at number 1, we'll go from 10 down. At 10, they have Zach Ertz. Dalton Schultz, he's the tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. And then TJ Hawkinson. Okay. Mike Gazowski, the tight end for Miami. I don't like that at all, but I mean, I guess yardage-wise. Dallas Goedert is a guy that I'm thinking of for the Eagles. He's coming to at number 6. At number 5, Kyle Pitts. They must be doing strictly yardage here. Darren Waller comes in at number 4. Mark Andrews comes in at number 3. Mark Andrews is a great. He's probably the weapon in freaking Baltimore. And then George Kittle is number 2, and then Travis Kelce is number 1. So, yeah, it's awesome. I don't know what's going on. Lightning kills 1 soldier and hurts 9 in Augusta, Georgia. If you're in Georgia, guys, be careful. Big storm's heading that way, I guess. What better way to die, or what worse way to die, be struck by lightning? That sucks. That sucks. The next factor crap of the night. Buck, fact or crap? Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the AFC North. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Let's think about this. AFC North has a division with Joe Burrow, with Mitchell Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph decides who starts in Pittsburgh. Draw a name out of the hat. Deshaun Watson, and then Lamar Jackson. Are you telling me that Lamar Jackson's better than Deshaun Watson? Are you telling me that Lamar Jackson's better than Joe Burrow? Come on. To tell me that Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in that division, you guys are asinine. Lamar Jackson might be